We are. The first game of the day is 15 Sway versus Fortitude. It's a best of 3, the winner bracket semifinal. Hopefully afterwards Foggy and Happy can play. We got Hammerfall, the new map. Oh, do we love Hammerfall. And I hope these guys know how to expand and how to prevent expansions with that. So 40 at the bottom right. He should go to the left-hand side to expand there. That's the easier camp. We get an Archmage, creeping of course a little easier with that. On the other side, we get a Demon Hunter. Rush distance through the middle is pretty doable actually. So let's see how 40 can defend this. The map is still kinda biggish. So I'm curious how well prepared they are for Hammerfall. Ape t-shirt? That's Rafiki, dude. But hey, anyway, let's focus on the game. We talked a lot. So Demon Hunter starts creeping, not rushing, and whoa! 40 is expanding to the right. I've not seen this before. But yeah, it makes sense. When you can pull the Golem with Militia, you can creep the Berserker easy, and this might be a ruse, but 15 Sway was scouting this. They probably saw this on ladder games between the two. And Demon Hunter can't reach to deny anything of value. This is the perfect creep by 40, I would say, when it comes to last hits and not getting creep stolen. The peasants will suffer, and he just let the peasants stand next to the immolation. Is that the right call? Oftentimes not. But the damage is there thanks to the Archmage and Footies. But Demon Hunter just runs this off. Can he get a block in? He needs some sort of block. 4 HP. Town Portal. Ooh, this was big damage. 3 peasants dead. There was also a lot of mana and a lot of moon juice. So you can't really go for an instant round 2. Which you kind of have to do, but 40 has to pull more peasants, has to rebuild peasants. This is all a very solid delay. But is that enough? Was that a calculated loss? I think if he just moves north after the 3 peasants die, that's a great situation for 15 Sway, who now has a very good inventory coming through the shop in the north. And here we go again. This time the peasants are safe from the burns, at least for now, but there's no Arcane Tower. Fortitude. You're playing against Immolation Demon Hunter. Where is that Arcane Tower? Lumber was low, Micro is good, but the Arcane Tower is usually safety. And that's what I said, like you can't really go for an instant round 2. It doesn't do too much. As 40 was ready for the defense. I scanned all the archers, nice. And maybe 40 can just skip this Arcane Tower. So far, it's been a pretty one-dimensional play by 15 Sway, really. But now he's going for hero focus. Interesting choice. But alright, Footies take care of archers. Archers should take care of the tower, but that doesn't work. We have a full mana Demon Hunter trying to ravage the footman. I'd say the position is not ideal and the tower will come up. There's no way around it. And then this expo is more or less safe. Thing is, 15 Sway is already teched. And this last hope is probably tier 3 bears. That was a good delay, but 40 is one of the best players when it comes to playing with a late expansion. He has no boots. Oh no! And he has no shop either. Well, that's bad. So, Naga push. Footman falling left and right. What the hell, 40. Militia have to hold the fort, tech has started. But before this tower is up, this will be more and more and more losses. 1, 2. Demon Hunter's playing with fire a little bit, but what's he supposed to be scared about? Pickaxe militia power? Not really. Tier 3 lores are coming up. That expansion was rough. Hard work. Will it pay off? More kills on the economy. That's 11 peasants down. And obviously, like, this Archmage is also trapped, right? So 40 with the very, very little forces he has to hold on. But now everything's kinda hurt. Night Elves are getting jealous now of Region Scrolls. But okay, he's able to move out, he's able to push out, and with that, it's finally a hold. If the Archmage had boots, he could chase these archers around. But my god, that was stressful for 40. Makes it work though. And it didn't really feel like he was under a lot of stress. It felt like it was more or less calculated. He still knows his win condition is stay alive and let the tier 2 expansion work. Even goes for a zap to evacuate the shredder and as many footmen as he can. Great addition, good levels, Invo potion nice to have always. Can even stay in this fight with the new micro opportunity that the Zeppelin provides. And I would say this is now a very fine and playable game for Fortitude. 1,000 gold, a blood law. And the lumber issues will be evened out with that shredder. Okay, from here on out, it's Fortitude's game. And 15 Sway is supply blocked for now. Well, it's kinda okay. Needs the bear upgrade anyway. Once on tier 3, can go for an orb, Moonwell upgrade, etc. And then what's the plan? Counter expansion? Too late for that. Look at this. You can drop behind the shop and buy something there. Okay. Still a couple of minutes to go before Fortitude has muscled up the army that he needs. But yeah. Double Sanctum, Rifle Casters, attacks into the main base, good distraction. And it's 2 base, 1 base. What are you supposed to do? We got Reju running, that's fine. The living armor on the Demon Hunter, he won't do much here. 40's Footy Micro is really nice, so is the SimCity. Demon Hunter's getting level 3, but oh wow, once the Reju is gone, look at the damage. 40's styling a bit now, trying to extinguish the Demon Hunter flames. Actually makes it work with the Orb of Venom, portals both. And now with the Archmage at home, I really don't see the biggest issue. Fueling the water tank. Even got a potion and a heal scroll. Kinda hard to get the casters in here. But is this the bear bust you were looking for? Rifles are rallied into the base. That is no mistake, but on purpose. So they don't walk one by one into the Night Elf army. And yeah, Dispel is lacking. Mass repair, but no more Fort Lightning. Getting rid of some immolation fuel as well. Very good positioning. And very good Zeppelin micro as well. Look at 40 styling, man. For the highlight reels, everybody. And here come the rifles, and they are cleaning house now. Bear goes down. He can basically A-click across the map. But what a nice showcase for Hammerfall. What's left for 15 Sway? Banging his head against his expansion over and over and over, but whenever you do damage to something, just goes up to the Zeppelin and then it's saved. Now breakers can steal rejuvenation and roar. Rifles do the damage. 40 just has to sit and wait. The building in the north should be an Ancient of War, so no counter expansion inside. Lots and lots of mana burn. And here's the human army. And you all know the human army is better than your army even after 21 years. There's no mana on the demon. There's no fork lightning on the Naga. One heal scroll, alright, but 40, he's not A-clicking, he was just focus firing on the hero. And whenever he focus fires, is pretty much dead. Level 2 on the Bloodlord now. It can use Banish to get rid of more damage from these bears, send them into ethereal form. Footman soaking up the damage. Here we go. 15 Sway is microing his heart out. But you can only prolong the inevitable for so long. At least the Demon Hunter is still doing immolation damage in ethereal form. That's kind of nice, standing in the middle of all the casters. But 20 food lead. Despite all the damage done in the early game, it was never critical damage. It was a lot of militia, it was a handful of footmen, but the Archmage survived, was able to stay off the map for like 2 minutes when he was waiting for the shop. Not a flawless 40 game, but good enough. Very nice display of skills with Zeppelin. Also, showcasing knowledge about the map. Creeping the lab very early, dropping behind the shop to get items there. And of course, the expansion pull. Wow, 15 Sway has 1200 gold. How can he have 1200 gold? Like, that's insane. I didn't see that before. Slipping in macro a bit, I'd say. 40 is making sure that there's no expansion. He can basically decide when the game ends. But he seems to have fun, and I mean, why not? With a Blood Mage level 3, with an army like this, with a lead like this. I don't really know how to salvage this. Oh, getting slowed, getting blocked, getting surrounded. There's a telly staff. Does Banish not cancel the Tele-Staff? No, right? Does it? No? It should! Why would it? Well, try to hold a staff when you're in ethereal form. Yeah, I think this is the end. There shouldn't really be a chance for anything. Breakers up front, rifles in the back, Zeppelin! There was literally 1 HP, wasn't it? Look at him, now the heal scroll and the heal ward. Fortitude is doing so many things so right. And he doesn't dispel the heal ward. Oh my god. What a disaster. Yeah, after the towers were up and the Archmage didn't die, that game was clearly in Fortitude's hands and he never let it go. But yeah, I guess Banish is more like a slow than a stun, so that's why it's not canceling. But I thought maybe it's shifting the form of the hero and that's why. You know, Warcraft mechanics are weird sometimes. GG Fortitude. Damn, he's in a styler mode. I can only imagine him celebrating and smiling now. And wow, that buffer came at the perfect time. Celebrating and smiling now, as he oftentimes does after big wins on his stream. 40 showing that he's in shape if he can fix this early game a little bit. It should be looking good for him. And 15 Sway has some homework to do, man. That was a bit too one-dimensional in the beginning. Let this expansion come up despite the good early. And then was completely outclassed afterwards. Like, no chance. No chance. Really love how 40 was never panicking. 40 was never really in a lot of trouble. I mean, his Archmage went down, but he had the save for that. The shop was a little bit late. He could probably improve on that. But when it comes to like micro and fighting and styling and army composition and timings and everything, pretty damn fine. Concealed Hill is next. On paper, a very good Night Elf map. You can once again play the Demon Hunter Immolation Harass build. Expansion is very hard, but Fortitude, he doesn't care. Like usually, of course, every human loves the expansion as much as the next one, but he just goes for a tower push more often than not. And he could just win the series right here, right now on Concealed Hill. Match points 40. Will he just do it 2-0? Got 15 Sway at the bottom left-hand side facing the lower bracket. A lower bracket with either Happy or Foggy. Good luck. Now, sometimes 15 Sway has some weeks where he's really scary and can make it into a top 8. Here in this matchup, outclass. But let's see. Maybe that was just a warm-up game. For 40, I kind of doubt we'll see any big innovation. There it is, Archmage again. Could theoretically think about a Mountain King, but we all know how hard that is. on something like Tyrannus. There it might be possible, and if 15 Sway wins, we're gonna see Tyrannus stand. Just fell in love with the movement of the chicken. The chicken walked really fine. Ooh, we're going lab? No, thought for a second he's gonna pull that rock golem again. So, if I know that 40 goes for these tower pushes, 15 Sway has to know that 42 is going for these tower pushes. Oh, he is actually around the forest. Did he skip a scout with that, maybe? 15 Sway saw it with Wisp though, and is rushing across. This lapse creep is always risky. And in comparison to Hammerfall, there's a lot more HP on this golem. Still gets it. Item on the ground. Heal potion. Super nice to have. Can't help the poor peasants with them. So he's just running them down. Bring in the heat. 15 Sway with a good recovery and good early game. Prince Nessa, thank you very much for the 9-month resub. Let's go 40! Yeah, the two remaining Q1 players in the top scene, eh? Gathering a lot of fans, the 40, the sock fans. And 40 is teching, as predicted. He's really the only human, I'd say, who's very comfortable with Concealed Hill and shifting gears from a super defensive game, an ultra defensive game on a Hammerfall, to aggro. He got the level 2 now by creeping at the same time, nicely pointing that out, Observer. Now he can hang around, go for the Wisp Hunt. The archers don't look too good. 15 Sway, he wanted to get an advantage early game by just simply harassing, but Shu is on the other foot. I wonder if that's really 4 out of 5. Wisps evacuating. No, it's not 4 out of 5. The overlay shows it. Silcaria, thank you for the 9-month. Great to see humans taking home Ws. And every time you use the W, there's someone in chat saying, I never really got why you use W as an abbreviation for a win, because, you know, it's even longer. It has more syllables. Well, that's definitely a W for Fortitude here. The amount of pressure and annoyance the Hunter's Hall is not looking good. Oh, needs to elevate some pressure here. There's 2 footmen on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hunter's Hall goes down. Tech ruined. No chance to go for lures. And another big dub for 40. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's not the end of the world. He's not supply blocked, got some resource back, but it's just another slap in the face. That hurts. It really does. It really does. Blood Mage, Sanctum, Shop. Great control early game by Fortitude, man. How he dictates the first 6 minutes of the game. Well, let's say the past 3 minutes of this game. Because he needed the initial creep spot, and that was of course a bit of pressure by 15 Sway, but afterwards, just great. Footman control, Footman and Archmage control. I say this for probably 8 years now. Key to successful human play. Yeah, what do you do with a bit of immolation against the Blood Mage? The lures are so freaking late. 40 called Militia. Not you. Ah, there we go. He was waiting for daytime. But that's also when the creeps wake up. Whoops. You know, you can't win them all, just most of them. But slow and Siphon. What a devilish combo. It's not Priest first, as so often. It's just Sorceress first. And that does make a lot of sense. Tier 3 only at the halfway mark. Still 40 seconds to go. Yeah, when you see an AP in the production tab at the 8-minute mark, something went horribly wrong in this game. And here's the tower push. Classic human tier 2 tower push. And Demon Hunter face tanking Siphon mana. It's not great. The splits are, even if there's a little bit of immolation you don't want to use or waste your HP. Deny. Okay. 40 has warmed up. Properly warmed up. First line of defense has been broken. Reinforcements coming. It's not a guaranteed win if you get 2 or 3 bears out. But the Demon Hunter is so weak. Naga doesn't have Fork Lightning. An endless amount of water elementals. You don't even have to be worried about immolation anymore. Time for a breaker maybe? With Reju up. Oh, there's no banish yet. 40 has to be a bit careful. And these water elementals, they are good experience if you get the last hit. And now we're gunning down this base. Priest on heal on the Blood Mage. Almost back to an orange HP range. And Fortitude always lures his opponent into Arcane Tower range. No level 3. Oh my god, he's just losing the bear. No, staff. Alright. Would love to see a shop. And I guess 40 would love to see a shop as well. It's a bit stressful now, but here we go. So much healing. Demon Hunter surrounded. Anti-magic doesn't do anything, and the staff was on cooldown because he staffed out the bear. And that is game, everybody. No DH, no chance. Fortitude, so entertaining. Maybe it's because I haven't watched Warcraft in 4 days. But some stylish plays, some risky plays. Face tanking with the Blood Mage, soaking up damage with the Blood Mage, using him as a tank. He even got the potion still. Just lovely. Oh, can you kill this altar in 30 seconds? No, right? Shouldn't be. $15 sway, not giving up. There's the heal scroll now. 4 or 5 the whole game. No, he's not like you, Chechi. It's just a display bug. I think if you rally hurt wisps into the gold mine, it displays 4 out of 5. If it's really 4 out of 5, it displays here in the upper left-hand side. The 4 digits next to the gold, that's the remaining gold in the mine, and it's pretty similar, so yeah, it's just a display bug. Okay, last stand. 515 sway. But all the rifles getting moved into the back, getting healed there. Now you get a kill off, okay. Blood Mage also in a little bit of a precarious situation, but Bear's been banished. Arcane Tower drains all the mana, and what are Bears worth without mana? Still quite a bit, I'd say. But wonderful kiting, as one should, and absolutely no chance. Like, outclassed. 40 on another level. Outgunning the youngling. Sheep block to end things? No. Oh, is that Herb Rifle getting the last hit? Oh, he saves it with the banish. GG. Fortitude in style. An absolute style. Wonderful play. Wonderful series. Easy as it gets. Boom. 2-0. 15 sway down to the lower bracket. Fortitude into the upper bracket final, where he got either happy or foggy.